So you walked on at UC Davis. Pretty impressive. And then going from being a walk-on to a national champ. How the heck do you do that?
Yeah, great teammates. I was given a really great mentality from my high school coach at a young age, and I just had a passion for technique and very analytical with my wrestling. So, I the best I did in California was I took fifth in state my senior year at 119. I was pretty undersized. I wrestled 103, 103, 112, and then 119. So, and I was skinny. Like, everyone thought I was a track runner. I'd show up to the office and be like, God, this guy's long distance. But no, I ended up walking on at UC Davis. There were a few guys that I knew that I had relationships with, so there was some comfort and some familiarity there. And Coach Zaleski seemed like a good guy, far enough away from home for me where I could be on my own, but close enough to where, I could still have help. So, yeah, he said he would give me a tryout, and I went there and tried out, and fortunately made the team my freshman year, and then had to try out again my sophomore year because I redshirted my freshman year, and man, did I get my butt kicked.
Yeah.
Dominant. Well, you're a walk on in college. Your first year, even if you're not a walk on, your first year of college is the hardest year ever. It's just really, really tough. You go from being a stud to taking your licks. You're not sniffing takedowns. You're struggling. It's a different system. So I actually had some doubts in my head at that time, like a lot of wrestlers do in their first year. Is this for me? Am I going to be able to compete at this level? But fortunately, I had a great assistant coach, Quincy Clark, who I'd gone to and confided in with what I was thinking about. I was like, no, you're on the right path. You're doing some good things. You're going to be fine. So tried out my next year, and Uriah Faber was my teammate my freshman year. So he had the starting spot. I was at 133. So there was, he was a stud wrestler, a few time NCAA qualifier, a blood rounder. But he graduated. I moved in, and I actually won the starting spot. I made some pretty big gains my freshman year and over the summer, and so beat out some of the scholarship guys, and just took it from there and continued to climb and grind, and was able to pick up a lot of technique from Coach Z and Mark Munoz. Coach Zaleski is a technician, very unique technique, and some of it was harder to pick up, but some of it I really connected with, and so he and I worked really closely together, and I found what worked well for me, especially in the top position. And I think that's the key to success in wrestling, is find out where you can score on anybody in the nation and get there. And so for me, I knew if I got on top of somebody, I had a chance to beat anybody in the nation by the time I was a senior. And so just took it. I struggled to stay healthy. I was a blood rounder my first year, blood rounder my second year, injury defaulted my third year, and then found a way to stay healthy-ish my senior year, and went undefeated. And it was a great year, and all that hard work, and to be able to put UC Davis on the map and do something for the first time for a university or for a program really meant a lot. And despite that they don't have it there, it still means a lot to me. And that's why I came back here to CBU, because Coach Z called me and said, hey, we're going to transition Division I. Love for you to come be a part of this and help me do that. And so joined up with him 7 years ago, and that's what I want to give to my guys. What he gave to me is that opportunity to be the first NCAA All-American, national champ, Big 12 champ. And we have way more here at CBU than we had at UC Davis. And so it's a matter of the right kids, the right mentality, and the right culture. And it's coming along. It definitely takes some time to build. You look at even Troy Nickerson up there at Northern Colorado. It took him quite a while before he got his first All-American, but look at that kid, and he's bought in, and he's staying in a time where kids don't stay. And so it's awesome to see what he's doing. And that's, we're looking to continue to build here and see what we can do. California is so, deep with wrestling. And I think, we get the right group of kids, the right mentality, and we're gonna be able to build something special.